Oh yeah, but like I want to talk to you about Inaki Godoy, which is Luffy's actor for the live action. I find him so handsome, like for real. And at first I was like, how old is he? Because he looks kind of young. And I looked it up. He's like he was born in 2023. 2023. What? No, he wasn't in 2003. Yeah, 2020. Can you imagine? No, and I was like, oh, that's kind of young actually, because at the time I was 21 years old, and I believe he had just turned 20. And I was like, okay, we're not that far. Our thing could happen. Like, we could be a thing. Like, we could, technically. It's not illegal. Is it illegal? It's not illegal. Now, is he ever going to meet me or notice me or anything like that? Arguable. Yeah. And I know you were thinking like, of course not. Well, I have some news for you. I actually live in a place where he's been spotted here sometimes. Like, when I say like spotted, it sounds like he's a cryptid or something. People just like spotted him by the UFO exploration club or something, but no, like people have seen him like around this town, like sometimes in the cafe, like just to name a few instances. He's been seen like in a gym, and I think like a driving school or something like that. But the thing here is, like, all of those places are really, and when I say really, I mean like really. I'm not going to say where, because I'm going to give out both his location and mine, which is so stupid. I'm just going to say like it's incredibly like as close as you can be to me, like. And the thing is, I have never seen him, of course, because I'm not a stalker. And I don't know how big my chances to see him are, because, like, I don't think he lives here. I know, like, old people are always like, you know, this place is going to shit, like, this place used to be so safe, and now with all these foreigners, they're like, it's becoming increasingly harder to be safe, like, and like, and it's becoming so hard to live here and all of that. And it's kind of true in some aspects, and not in like the security aspect, where like the cost of living is getting higher. But other than that, this is a very safe place to be in. Ouch, I hit myself so hard. At least here in Mexico, I mean, like, for Mexico's standards, this is a safe place. Like, yeah, we do have our fair share of murder sometimes. Like, everyone has a little bit of murder in their hometown, right? Like robberies maybe, and sexual assault. Oh, can I say that? Can I say that if I upload? It's not like I have anything to monetize. Like, you know, I hate it when like YouTubers are like, oh, he essayed her. Like, just say it. Are you scared? Like, I am actually kind of scared now that I say it. Like, sexual assault. That's one of the worst things that can happen in this location, because we don't have like terrorism or like narco culture or whatever here. At least not that we know of. You know, like, maybe we do have it, but we don't get to know it. Like, you know, out of sight, out of mind. Oh, that's my wrist. I don't know if you heard it, but the thing here is, I don't think Inaki Godoy lives here. That's his name. Like, if I keep saying it, it's just because it's his fucking name. I don't think he lives here. I think he's just here, like, on, like, having a like an off day or something, because he's like decently sized. Like this place is like big enough, and it has enough like businesses to have some fun, but it's also quite safe and not as populated as some areas of Mexico. So I understand it's like a naturally good place to be. Actually, the other day when I was kind of like in my fan era for this guy, like 2 years ago maybe. Not of the show, I must admit, which is like, I know if he ever saw this, which he's not going to, he would be like, what you mean you like me but you didn't watch the show? Okay, I liked how he acts, like on interviews and stuff. Now, I like him, his personality and everything. But I didn't watch the show because I was watching the anime at the time. And I don't know, I don't feel like I have a good explanation really, so I'm not going to say anything. But yeah, when I was that, like, in doing my, not research, because I've done research people, but I asked my mom, because my mom used to be like some sort of like socialite, except she didn't have money. And when she was younger, she did have money, but she like blew it, anything. And I saw like, Mom, do you know this last name? Because I believe he has like a very particular last name. My mom is like Lebanese, so she kind of knows everyone's last name. I don't know why she likes to know so much about people's last names. But yeah, I asked her like, do you know this dude? Like, not this dude, like this dude's last name. And she was like, sure. Like, they're like owners of this place and this place, like and then I was like, oh, so part of his family really live here, so he could be coming here every now and then for like family visiting, as well as like, I don't know, relaxation, who knows. I don't know if like it bothers him that people are kind of catching on. Like, they already caught on many years ago, didn't they? Like, oh, this dude is here. So at some point I was like, you know what, I'm always going to come out looking pretty and fresh, just in case I meet Inaki Godoy on the street. It was obviously a joke, but at the same time, not so much, because I was like still hopeful. Maybe one day we will come across each other and be good friends. Anyway, is it like a celebrity crush? You know, I live in a place where it's not that normal for people to come. So for someone who was like getting some sort of global recognition, not some sort, it was big at the time, like global recognition, like him at the time, like playing Luffy is not like that small of a deal, you know, like it is quite a big deal for me. And for a lot of people were very pleased with his casting. So like, for me to say like, where this dude actually was in my town, that's interesting. You know, like, wouldn't it interest you? Yeah, but so I was like, you know what, if I'm coming out ever, of like, because I don't go out so often, I'm definitely going to dress up nice so that I have a chance to like meet him and not look like shit. I don't know, really. He doesn't seem to care that much about that. Oh, by the way, the other day I was like, what was I doing? Wait up. I watch a lot of horror movies, and I know, like, when I say this to people, they're always like, oh, like, those are the worst ones. Not because they're scary or anything, like, they are literally, they have that stigma. It's not even a stigma. I think it's kind of true sometimes, that they're going to be like awful, like around like 80% of the time, probably higher. And they're going to be like basically trash. I don't fucking care. Most of the time I watch horror movies, like, just for kicks. As per usual, I was watching horror movies. I came across this one. Like, I just let it play, you know. I don't even touch the remote controller anymore. I just like let it play, whatever. And this horror movie came on. I don't remember its name, and I barely remember its plot, but I remember it was a mother and her son at the beginning, and the mother was like so strange, but so was the guy, like the son. He was also quite strange. I probably should look it up to like just make sure I'm not saying bullshit. I'm not lying. I don't remember what the movie was about. It was like, I watched it probably like 3 months ago, maybe. So it is also not like that long ago. Like, I forgot the entire plot from Immaculate in like a week. So it shouldn't be that surprising. But yeah, he was there. He was the son, like the weird son. He played that role, and I believe it was like 1 year before he was casted as Luffy. Okay, so I looked it up. I wasn't expecting it to have sound, so caught me off guard. Anyway, so he was in this movie. I hate when I do this and it looks like I have like, what do you call this? Anyway, whatever. In this movie called No abras la puerta. In other words, don't open the door. Don't open the door. And then I don't remember what it was about, and it summarizes it. But it is such a short summary that I'm sure it doesn't cover all of the madness that went down. Anyway, I believed he was playing a very good, like, angsty teenager, and I was surprised actually to know, like, oh, this guy like just was probably filming this other thing with this other completely different personality. So yeah, he's got range, you know, like. Anyway, enough about him.